Hello and welcome to Learn Offroad. Certain obstacles, even though you're going from point A to point B, can have multiple lines. The line is selected depending on if you have a short wheelbase vehicle or a long wheelbase vehicle. But here, the most important thing is your spotter. The Jimny gets spotted very well and takes a simple line out. Here, what's important is getting your ramp over angle and your departure angle correct. The approach angle here doesn't really matter. So your spotter is your most important person. As you can see, multiple lines just through the same obstacle. What everyone is avoiding is just a drop. There is a drop. Longer wheelbase vehicles, as you will see later in the video, are taking a more angled approach. The reason for the angled approach is the ramp over angle gets compromised as your tires get spaced out further and further. So the longer the wheelbase, more of an angled approach you need to take. If you look at the rocks and the Hilux, you will see they will be taking an approach which is again angular because they also have a longer rear overhang. So as you get off that ledge, you do not want the rear to hit anywhere, especially with the def tank in some vehicles right at the back. You do not want to damage that. The Rubicon, of course, it's a lifted car, so he just took a straight approach. And in all the videos, as you can notice, it's very important that your spotter plays a key role. You have to trust your spotter. Your spotter knows everything that is going on around your vehicle, where your tires are placed. So therefore, make sure you have a good spotter, you are on the same page as the spotter, and only then you can start moving your vehicle. Also, if you notice, every instruction here is non-verbal. There are times when you are in a big group, there are 20 people shouting, which you don't want to do. So make sure you and your spotter have practiced your hand signals, you are on the same page, you also figured out your line, and then you execute. When in doubt, stop the vehicle, again have a discussion with the spotter, and then you can move ahead. Just like the Hilux, the Thar Rocks has taken a wider approach because of the longer wheelbase. While the Thar crosses the rocks without any issues, you can clearly see the cross axle situation right at the drop, and that needs to be corrected. This is exactly where you turn into the drop and it clears very easily. The ScorpioN follows the exact same line as the Thar rocks. but takes a tighter turn at the end, and you can see that the front right tire, which is running on lower pressure, almost going completely flat as it takes the entire weight of the car. But this is okay because this is a momentary issue. But only thing you have to be very careful here is that you don't cut on a rock, because there's a bulging of the tire and you don't want a sidewall tear. So your line is very important, and that's where your spotter's role becomes very crucial. Last but not the least is the Maruti Gypsy, which follows the exact same line as the Jimny. But since there is no electronic aid, the instruction from the spotter is very crucial to get the Gypsy across without getting into a cross axle situation. This was one of our obstacles from the level 2 training, where the importance of spotter and how to trust them is showcased. So be safe out there.